everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. We are about to help our friend Wade take out some Black Shields, or Black Knights,
Tell us
or
then,
whatever.
Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge.
Okay.
And provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements.
Right.
Who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
Because
How
we're
small
dominant.
exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
As bold
So
as
Wade.
ever.
The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Good.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an
Victory.
end to the Black Shields.
Yeah.
And so we shall.
Let's help our friend Wade here. Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideout. So if we go back over here, we should see, yeah, he's a guest member. Wade. And then we have our main party right there. Torgal. Pedigree affects Torgal's attacks and increases as Torgal accompanies Clive into battle. Okay. Okay. Alright. So he's with us. There's no side quest. We basically just got to do this, which is fine.
We'll keep
Alright.
them from the bridge.
The blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Thank you. Alright, Wade, let's do our plan,
How long
my
have
friend.
you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Yeah, and they're trying to track you guys down. And you guys are just trying to take them out one by one. Cool. Now the villagers are leaving the area. They know something's going on.
Look at me sideways. How is the Black Shields?
Come along now.
There is no other bridge.
Bastards are lucky I did that way.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Right. Alright, Wade, you ready for this? We are about to get started. Let's retake Rosario. I wish that's what we were doing.
What is it now? I told you!
You can tell
We
me
bear
whatever
a
the hell
message
you
for the
want.
Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard
wolf.
aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
You know, quite the opposite is going to happen.
Rosaria!
Forest area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Nice try.
straight out.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to find their matches for them.
Yep.
More dragons! Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Yeah, that was easy. Oh god, another
A
dragoon.
noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That
don't have a
this
point.
land is in dire need of cleansing.
You want to see where friction going? Get that. Shit.
Needed that. That's better.
So wait! Found them. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Shit. Okay. We're not doing this. My thumbstick has lost its stick.
It's over.
The little rubber piece just fell off in the middle of the battle. Ah! God damn it. My little rubber thumb rest on the piece slid off.
I don't see
Up.
anymore.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked.
So is the gate to the
We
cap
sent
or the
every
bridge to the
last
capital
one of the rotten
open
bastards
now?
straight to the mud. My
Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
Yeah.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
Well said, Wade.
So Wade,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Probably. I'm glad Wade is alive. That's cool. I'm glad for that. And I fixed my thumbstick too. At least for now. The little rubber piece fell off on it. It was during the battle too, so like it was slipping and making me mess up.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Ah.
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians.
So you must have been on my... You must have been my father's
I wouldn't
brother.
almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone.
Right.
And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I mean,
I shall
considering
wear it with pride.
who we are,
sure that you
he should
do?
know that.
I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Yeah, so they did die. Wade
Thank
survived.
you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
You need to come with us, Wade. We have a hideout that we could use some very strong help. Port Isolde. This is where our uncle is. Rosefield Manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we
Look
say
at
we
the
are?
stuffed tiger in the back.
Not a chance.
Heavy footsteps. Is there going to be an ambush?
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago.
That's what you thought.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Okay. You want to go? Oh, he's just trying to edge us on.
You would mock me as well?
Are we gonna fight him with an invisible sword?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown,
Madu,
I shall
oh
have
my
thy
god.
head.
That's a reference to Final Fantasy II. Well, sorta, it's Minwu, but still. And my dog's barking in the background, so I apologize about that. Hopefully you don't hear anything about that.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open
It
the
must
gates
be
of
like
hell, that
some
thou
type
might
of like
see
play,
thy
'cause
charge once more.
that I liked as a kid or something, because he knows that it's me. Like, that's why his tears are going.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Madu in the twins.
Okay, it's Madu, it's not Minwu. Okay.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Obviously, we had a really good relationship with our uncle. That's cool.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on,
And
sit.
the uplifting music, too?
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
I like that he's, like, very stern, but once he realized who we are, like, he's very playful.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low.
So it's not always been like
Something
this
has
bad.
changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
I mean, she was always a monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
Untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
This is a really sweet moment.
One thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Jill seems worried, though. God, that was so sweet, but then Jill has something going on.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Okay. But...
Something on your mind?
what happened over there, Jill?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice.
And we really haven't seen much of the Iron Kingdom.
Because
I
once
mean, we
they
saw
learned
this,
that
but...
the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
I could only imagine.
I had become a monster.
I wouldn't say a monster, but I get where you're coming from.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path.
Then don't...
To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Which is why we need to go to the Iron Kingdom.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
That's right. She hasn't even turned
Thank
into
you.
Shiva. She hasn't even...
Clive.
What is it? Semi-primed or whatever?
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I don't 100% agree with you.
Promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
I love how Torgal just watches out for us. Alright. We gotta go back to the hideout while they prepare. We can't go anywhere else right now. So let's go back to the hideout. I'm really curious to see what the Iron Kingdom actually looks like, because we've only seen... Here be monsters. We've only seen, like, the...
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Yeah. A new missive has been... Okay, cool. New quest is nearby. Alright, let's do these stuff really fast. New Aether, new stuff in our room, new mission, a bunch of stuff. So, there's also new side quests. Let's go here first, and then we'll go to our chambers. Is there anything in up here? Nope. Nope. That's an interesting side quest right there. Alrighty. Tomes doesn't have anything new for us.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Okay.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well,
He just needs
no
the ingredients.
hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sternest stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Sure.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chancer's Stew. It was once a
Chancer's
favourite
Stew.
among the Gormans
Or
of
stew.
Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed.
Okay.
Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses.
Okay.
Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Alright. We can't travel there now, though. We just accepted the
Nothing
thing.
but unwanted violets will do, if I'm to resurrect this stew. As to
Okay.
what they might be, as you say, that is a question for a butcher.
Okay. We can't travel anywhere right now. We can. We can. Okay. We're unlocked right now. Because I want to do the hunts. Okay. Let's get this. Let's just look at it. I think we just have, what, the couple of arcade modes? Well, we did that. Stage replay, which one's this one? Oh, we just got more stuff to fight. That's basically what it is, like the Black Shield and the Dragoon guy. Cool. Okay, so let's go back up
Wouldn't be
here.
half as bad without bloody dust.
We got a new thing. Apple Day. This is from Otto. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martellas just this morning, sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze. They were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know that they're doing a fine job. Was a time you'd catch none but Sid supping up on these things. What for their foul bite, but for him, it never were about the flavor, but about what they represented. Our ability to make it on our own, and look at us now. Sid would be proud. Cool. The flame non-brighter. Oh, wait. My Lord Marquis, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back in Lazarus. But certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwood those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler and the Lord Commander and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. Cool. All quiet in the Dominion. Oh, cool. The Delmax and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realized what a stinking pile of Chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I'll keep you appraised. Well, that's good to know. Let's check out our wall of memories. We got our oath, we got the apples, and we got the ambrosia thing. Here, her saddle. Cool. We got the hunts that we still need to perform on the hunt board. I want to do that and get those knocked out of. We couldn't do it before going on that little side mission. So I think we're going to do it here because we can travel now. We couldn't travel before, but so we're not going to talk to her yet. There's our Muggle. We got this girl, Desiree.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
All right,
Come
let's
to claim
listen
your
to the
just
patron.
desserts.
Pillow talk. Cool.
Here you are.
We got a berserker ring. So we need
Come
100
again.
to
I may
expand
have
the
more
renown.
for ya.
Right? Let's see what that does. No, well, we need our gear. Let's see. Temporary increases attack proficiency with each precise precision dodge. Ooh, that might be useful. What is this? Increases attack. That might be really good, because if we do a precise dodge, we increase. Yeah, let's do that. August, what do you have, man?
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Yeah, what's up?
Something wrong?
Well, it's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while.
Okay.
Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
I don't think...
If you think it will help.
I don't think
Knew
he's
you'd
good
understand.
with talking.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
I agree.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Okay. I don't think this is gonna work, August, but okay. Nectar. Hey, what's going on, man? So we got that one. Okay. And then we got the Rosario one, which I think I know where that is. That one I'm not sure. It's in Clearview, Sambuk. Near what town? Cairnovert. Okay. In the woods somewhere, because that's where they heard screams coming from. So it must be some type of siren. It's probably one of those harpy things. After what's his name died, or Benedicta, or whatever her name is.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
What do you need, Blackthorn?
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open.
Okay.
Please, mate.
I don't think he's the
I'm
type of
worried about
person
you.
to do that.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
He's thinking.
Karen and I have an arrangement.
Oh.
I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
So, is that all we had to do? I see his point.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse.
True that.
If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Of course.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
He's not.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop.
Okay.
Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
Where is he?
Tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern. That was it.
Is that?
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So,
is that a griffin?
Sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Probably us. So does that mean there's one on the board? Yeah. So we gotta go back up to the hunt board. What? Did I just pass Jill? Oh no. Where is Jill? Where's she loafing around at? I haven't seen her since we came back.
Typical nobles.
Hi, Nectar. Ask about griffin sightings. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Koopa? Then do I have the billet for you, an especially horrible one. The locals called Dozemare. It's B rating. Care Nova, Westgate. Okay. We also got one Clearview. Okay, cool. Alright, we already saw that. Okay. So, what we need to do is... So, Sam Burke one is one thing. We'll do that in a little bit. Cairnovert. Rivergate. Let's go here. Westgate, and the other one was... God damn. Clearview? Clearview? Alright. Let's look at the map. Motherborn, Glacier, Dragon's Alley, Clearview. That was one. Right? The other one was... something Gate? Eastwatch, not that one. Gloucester. Eastgate. Eastgate was the other one. Where is Eastgate? That's Rivergate. Where's Eastgate then? There's Eastwatch. Where's Eastgate? Okay. Ambrosia, we got some traveling to do.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Alright, we got the one that's coming up. Let's get this on. Yeah, we're not gonna fight you guys. I don't want to waste my time with that shit. Eastgate was the other one where the Griffin was, but I don't know where Eastgate is. So this is Clearview. I'm assuming it's a big monster. I'm assuming that's how we can identify it, is by a big huge monster. Which I see a big huge thing over here. Yeah, this looks like something we need.
We deserve a rest.
Yep, this looks like it. Boom, 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 boom. This song is fire, though. Blind Justice. Ow, shit.
This isn't gonna be easy.
Shit. What? That was fucking... What the hell is that shit?
Nice try.
This is freaking awesome.
Nice try.
didn't have the right thing equipped. Ow. I want to try to do...
Better already. It's over.
There we go. You got that one.
Rest well. I know I will. That's better.
Right. We used our potions. Now we need to find this other thing. Ambrosia. We got that one. There's also, where was that thing that we saw on the map? Is it over here? Okay, where does this lead? That we don't know. This is called the Advent.
Time to fight.
Alright, well we don't need to fight raptors. We can just get out of here. We need to find this griffin, which is someplace called Eastgate by Care Novent. So we're in the right general sense of area. Maybe it's over here. Maybe it's in that little field area that we're looking at over there. Right? Because that's the only place I could think of would be Eastgate. Is over here.
Straight home now.
This definitely does not look like it.
slow.
Okay, well, it's not over here. We already got that. Ambrosio.
Let's go.
Margus North Reach. Where is Eastgate? Let's travel here. Let's just quick travel here because I'm not going to run across the whole thing.
Griffins don't exactly.
So it is over
for
here.
easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
I can't believe we're about to fight a griffin. So where is this beast? Over here. Oh, look at the griffin. Dosmere. Okay, let's do this, guys.
The work will have to wait. Torgal, look sharp. Attack!
Oh! I told Torgal to look sharp, and I didn't even look sharp. Jeez, he's like stunned me. Holy shit.
That's better.
Okay, I'm trying to use my potions and shit.
You're a fine hound. Kill!
Let's just do that. We're gonna go down like that. Bring him down with that. Gouge. Oh shit, when he does that.
All yours, Torgal.
Shit, I'm almost dead. Wait, be patient.
Too slow.
Oh, I thought I died.
Fire and flame!
Oh my god. That was intense. That was really intense. What's Scarlight? One of the hardest metals known to man. Cool. Well, sorry guys, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Is something there, boy?
A person.
Could that be our man?
Looks like it. Looks like he got himself hurt too.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's
More likely.
Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear.
You're
Do you
really
remember
good.
selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though.
It's her, though.
She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Here's the story. We need it for our blacksmith.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What's that?
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well,
You did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
That's
I'd
fair.
be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some griefs to make.
Right.
You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. Think about trying to join us.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
I hope so. Alright, we need potions, because I almost died that battle. Skill bug. Okay. What we can do, though, now that we did all that, we can go to Martha's Rest. We need to go there first. There's also a hunt over here. But I don't think we're going to be doing that this episode. But what we want to do this episode... But did we get fully healed? Are we at full health now? How do we see if we're not in battle? No, we're not full health. Go to this guy.
Anything catch your eye?
Let's see. Get 4 potions.
There you go.
3 high potions.
Much obliged.
Get our stone skin.
Thanks very much.
Up. I don't want to really buy that yet.
Take
but
care.
I do need to heal. So we need full health, right? Since we're here.
Oh, do.
There must be a way to upgrade your potion slots.
Thanks very much.
This is ridiculous.
Much
I
obliged.
need more potions.
There you go.
Alright, so there's that.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods.
Alright,
What can
we
I
need
do you
something about, like, roses
Unwanted
or
violets.
something. That's it.
If you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad.
Okay, what
You're
are
looking
they?
for scorpion tails.
Ah.
Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory
3 Reeds.
serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Alright, where's 3 Weeds? Over there. Alright, so we'll do that next time, and then we also have, I think up here, where we need to go for the hunt. So we'll do that next time, and we'll get that situated. We'll stop here in Martha's Rest, and we'll continue this next time. More side quests, but then after we're done with this, I'm sure we'll continue the main story. I really like our uncle and that whole part of the story. But thank you guys all for watching. Comment down below. Let me know what you like in this episode. Like this video to show your support. And make sure, if you're just joining us, subscribe so you'll never miss another video. I want to thank you guys all again for watching. But as always, goodbye for now. Until tomorrow.